Hi guys, another exciting video I want to share with you. So, you all know in project management, there is a traditional method of project management, which is more of like the waterfall. And of course, there is Agile. So what you see on the screen here, or what you see on the board here has to do with Agile. And I know that probably you've been hearing about the Agile ceremonies and you're wondering what is actually Agile ceremonies. So these are the ceremonies that we have in Agile. Of course, we will start with spring. You hear of spring. What is actually a spring? This is a 2 weeks time bound period that developers are expected to roll out what we call a minimum viable product. It's a time bound period. It could be 1 week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3 weeks, depending on the structure of the team. But that has to be defined before you guys even actually start working. And during that time, the developers are expected to roll out what we call a minimum viable product. Before you guys even start this sprint, there is what we call a backlog refinement. A backlog refinement is actually a meeting where you guys get together to clarify the requirements, to make sure that if there's any risks, if there's any blocker, if there is any dependency, you guys clarify that during backlog refinement. After refinement, you have what we call spring planning. Now you are planning the spring. You are about to start the spring and you need to do your planning. That is what we call spring planning. Now, in the course of that spring, in the course of that 1 week or 2 weeks, there is what we call the spring review or the spring demo. It's an occasion for your developers or for the dev team to showcase what they have been building and then get feedback, of course, from the stakeholders. It could be internal or external stakeholders. Now, you have Spring Retro, which is definitely a meeting, something that I like so much. It kind of gives you an opportunity to gauge how the entire 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 weeks was. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it something that we need to improve on? So that is what happens during Retro. And of course, don't forget the almighty daily stand-up. If this thing doesn't happen, if the daily stand-up doesn't happen, you guys are going to just mess up everything here. So this is a 15-minute time box meeting that you guys do every morning just to make sure that everybody is aligned with exactly what you guys are executing. So all this is what we call the Agile ceremony. So this is what we call the Agile ceremony. And the goal of this, as I say, the goal of this is so that the dev team, the scrum master, and the PO, product owner, should align with the course of what you guys are executing. If you pick something from this video, like and share. Thank you.